If you're looking for something hearty enough for dinner, but easy enough for breakfast, why not try a hash? Not that kind of hash, come on guys. I know that's what you were thinking, right? No, 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 it's a chicken, potato, and spinach hash. And I'm starting off by cooking my potatoes, 1.5 pounds of Yukon Golds cut into 3/4 inch pieces. You could use leftover potatoes and leftover chicken. I'm using pre-cooked chicken. I actually think that's probably the best way to go because weren't hashes designed to use up leftovers anyway? So cut up your potatoes, if you're cooking them specifically for this, 3/4 inch pieces. You're gonna wanna cook these covered with salted water, simmer for about 15 minutes until they're nice and tender. Cover by about 1 inch or so. Salt. I have 2 cloves of garlic and shallots. The garlic is gonna get minced. If you don't have shallots, but you have some onions on hand, go ahead and use those. It's not necessary that you use shallots. We just like the flavor, kind of a milder. Is it milder? I don't know. I always say that and then I'm like, is that really milder? It's just slightly different. Let's just say that. All right, I think that's minced enough. It's as minced as anyone's gonna get it, okay? Dice 2 shallots. They come in 2 pieces, each of them, so I always think it's 4 when it's really 2. It's a multi-lobe experience. During the 15 minutes that it takes for your potatoes to cook, you can prep all your ingredients. That way, everything will come together at the end really quickly. Shallots are eye killers. Gosh, leave me alone. Shallots, you evil, evil shallots. I kind of feel like they're worse than onions, so how is it that they're more mild? I don't know. Whew, thank God that's done. All right, what else do I have? I have 2 chicken breasts cooked. It doesn't really even need to be chicken breast if you don't want to. You can use any part of the chicken that you want. We just cooked chicken breasts for this, but certainly leftover roast chicken, any kind. You like dark meat, use dark meat. I like dark meat, but most people prefer light meat. Don't you find that to be true? I do. You could use rotisserie chicken, leftover roast chicken, poached chicken. As long as it's cooked chicken, you can use it. Dice it up, I don't know, 3/4 to 1 inch pieces are fine. I like this to be a little bit chunky, a little hearty. I'm kind of hungry, guys. I'm gonna eat a piece of chicken. Don't mind me. I would say that's probably 3 cups of diced chicken. So if you're using leftover chicken, that's what you're gonna want. And then this is a 1/2 pound of spinach that needs to get chopped. I managed to grab it all in one piece. Let's see how it goes for the chopping. Talk about something that expands. Spinach, ridiculous. It's gonna turn into a fluff ball. And then it'll turn into absolutely nothing in the pan. My board is overflowing. Okay. You can go back in the bowl. Okay, so my potatoes should be done. Turn the potatoes off, drain them. And they can just sit there for a sec while you get the rest of the stuff ready. I have my skillet preheating. I'm using cast iron. You can use whatever you have. 4 teaspoons of olive oil. So this is kind of low fat. That's why using a cast iron is good because it's virtually non-stick. Of course, I'm gonna add a little bit of extra fat, but I think you can accomplish it without. Swirl it around and then add your shallot. Ooh. You need to cook the shallot just a minute or 2 or 3 according to the recipe, but my pan's pretty hot. The thing about cast iron is it preheats really well and it holds the heat really well. So sometimes if you're using cast iron, you might have to turn the heat down after it's preheated so things don't burn. I'm just gonna go ahead and add my garlic now, even though it hasn't been a full 3 minutes. Add the garlic, just about 30 seconds. You don't want anything burning here, and the stuff is starting to brown because the pan was preheated. So just let the garlic get fragrant and then add your potatoes. Now the potatoes are supposed to get a little bit brown, but there's not a lot of fat in the pan, so they're not gonna get super crispy and brown, so just be aware of that. Season with a little bit of salt, but don't overdo it yet because the potatoes were seasoned and they're pretty salty. I'm gonna add a little bit of water here, like about 2 tablespoons. Scrape up the brown bits. Basically, you're deglazing here. Oh my gosh, I have more brown bits. I need a little more water. Don't want to lose that flavor to the pan, I'm telling you. Scrape up all the brown bits, then add your chicken and your spinach. All you need to do here is cook it so that the chicken heats through, it's already cooked, and the spinach wilts. Be a little crazy in the pan when you add the spinach, but you know as well as I do that it's going to wilt down. Give it a little stir-arama, and you can wilt it down as little or as much as you want. And that's it. As you can see, the spinach is wilted down. I'm turning the stove off now so it doesn't continue cooking. And you can squeeze a little bit of lemon juice over this for a little bit of freshness. I'm going to. I don't think an egg on top of this would be out of place. I would love that, but you certainly don't need it. And it's a little bit unusual and really hearty for breakfast. I turned my stove off like 5 minutes ago and it's still sizzling. That's what's so great about skillets. I love cast iron skillets, and I love this dish. Hearty and delicious and just a little bit different for breakfast. Give it a try, and if you like it, let me know, because I'd love to make more recipes like this for you. As long as I don't have to lift them up, because it's heavy. Heavy. Hi guys, thanks for watching this video. Be sure to click here if you want to subscribe, and click over here if you want to continue watching more great videos like this.